right, Mr. Taliaferro TV, how's everybody doing out there? Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I was a bit confused. I was a tad bit confused. I don't know if y'all been paying attention, but Quavo of the Migos. Quavo of the Migos has been sneaky. We're gonna keep using the word sneaky throughout this video. Quavo of the Migos has been doing some sneaky interviews over the last couple of days. He didn't do the big outlets at the stations like the Hot 97 Ebro in the morning, but he did do Hot 97's Nessa's show, right? Salute to Nessa. She does a phenomenal job. What up, Colin Kaepernick? He also did Angie Martinez over at Power 105. Again, didn't do the Breakfast Club, but did Angie Martinez's show over there, and salute to the legend Angie Martinez. Now, I'm looking up thinking, that's some sneaky ass press there. He's doing enough to get his message across to reach the blog sites, but he ain't just doing the overall big time interview to get his message, whatever his message was, across. And I'm looking at Quavo because I'm thinking back, he did drop 3 records a couple weeks ago to Working Me, the Lamb Talk, and he dropped another record as well. And I was thinking, we've seen Quavo drop records in the past. We've seen Offset drop records in the past. We've even seen Takeoff throw a few records up in the past. He's did a couple collabs, not as many as Offset and or Quavo have done outside of the group. But I'm like, what is Quavo doing? Like, he's on tour with Drake right now. The tour is phenomenal. They're selling out. They're doing great. You don't need to do press to promote the tour. What is Quavo stepping up to do an interview by himself for? And I'm like, this is very, very sneaky. Now, he started this conversation with Nessa about where he's going musically, and he really didn't go too far into it. But with Angie Martinez, he finally spilled the beans on why the hell he's doing press and why is he just being so sneaky, sneaking out on his promo run. And it's official, ladies and gentlemen. In the month of September, Quavo will be doing his first project on his own. There will be no other Migos a part of this project. It is going to be just Quavo. Now, I'm not saying that the Migos won't be featured on it, but I'm just saying, like, this is a Quavo solo project. And I'm not talking about Quavo collabing with Travis Scott. I'm not talking about Offset collabing with 21 Savage for a tape. I'm not talking about Takeoff collabing. Rumor has it he has a tape in the chamber with Lil Yachty. I'm not talking about the Migos collabing with Gucci Mane and Yachty for the So Icy Glacier Boys. No, this will be Quavo's first album, and he gave us some details on this interview with Angie Martinez to let us know there's more of this to come from the Migos. Angie asked him straight up, what is this a part of? Why did you drop those records? And Quavo said, it's an alley-oop for the biggest slam dunk in the game. It's going to be crazy. It's on the way. Angie went on to ask him, like, well, yo, what are you doing? Is it you gonna drop an album, an EP? Are you leaving the group? Quavo said, no, it's going places and coming back with the trophy so we can celebrate. That's it. Though he didn't confirm a specific date, he said something crazy is on the way. Real special on the way from your boy Huncho. It's for the culture, always for the culture. He said it's coming in the month of September. That's soon. I mean, we're at the end of the month now. He also went on to say that all 3 of the Migos are about to do their own thing and do a solo project. Now, that's the news side. Here comes the hip-hop commentary side of things. We've seen this boiling for quite some time, right? We've obviously seen Quavo be the standout of this group for the last, I say since the group has been around, Quavo was pretty much the standout member of the group. Then I think as of last year, because of Offset's public relationship with Cardi B, I believe Offset might be the most popular member of the group right now just because of how popping Cardi B is. Takeoff has remained kind of in the back lane. He really don't look like he into the limelight. Every time I interview Takeoff, he's just a chill human being. It doesn't seem like the limelight strikes him. I think Takeoff likes his life the way it is, right? I don't think he's just going for that momentous wave of attention. But we're looking at something right now. I think Quavo's like, yo, as a group, we've done everything. We're touring with the biggest rapper in the world. We've done records with everybody. Quavo's actually on a record with Jay-Z and Beyonce. He made the hook for that Ape Shit record, right? And he's like, yo, we worked with the biggest. Why not try something else to kind of keep the ball rolling for the Migos? Every group has, pretty much every group that's ever existed, we've seen members go out and do their own thing. If not every member go out and do their own thing. And I think Quavo looks at and hears, Quavo's not stupid, he's musically savvy. I think he hears some of the things that people like I say. I love the Migos, but I'm kind of tired of hearing that same sound, right? And I think this is the beginning of that as Quavo announces that all three of these guys are going to do their own thing. I think the smart move for Offset right now, I'm not sure if this is in the works, but if I was in his team, I'd be telling Offset, what you need to do right now, big dog, is a joint EP with your wife, Cardi B. Y'all do an EP, throw that bad boy up, and y'all could tour that. Cardi can hold down shit, damn near a venue by itself. Add you to the mix, y'all can do the whole couple thing on tour. It'll be phenomenal. Takeoff, again, I heard he's got a joint project with Lil Yachty on the way. But again, Quavo said Takeoff's got a solo project coming as well, and it's hard. And again, Quavo's gonna do his own thing. I'm sure it's gonna be feature heavy, but I think this is interesting. A lot of us predicted this for quite some time, but I think we all predicted that Quavo would just leave the group and be his own solo act, kind of Beyonce the situation. I think Angie even mentioned that in the interview, but I think things are a tad bit different now. In my opinion, Takeoff gives the best verses on records. In my opinion, Offset's the biggest star now of the group because of his relationship with Cardi B, and I still believe Quavo is the most talented in the group. So they all bring their different elements. I think Quavo is the hook master, and I am excited to hear a solo project. We knew this was coming sooner or later, but we're finally here. Quavo's gonna release a project. They're still on tour, so he might have a hit record while they're on tour. Their tour runs through November. Are you guys checking for some Quavo material? Did I just say Quavo material? We rolling with that. That's kind of fire. Are you guys checking for some Quavo material by himself? Solo dolo act. It's coming. It's on the way. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Which member of the Migos would you like to hear some solo material from the most? Talk to me in the comment box below. Thank y'all for the time, love, and support. Yo, we've seen a lot of groups not come back from the solo thing. Hell, I watched a New Edition interview the other day. They're still trying to figure it out. As a group and as a collective, they really never recovered from like people leaving the group back in the day. Do you guys think this is the beginning of the end for the Migos? Starting to do your own solo projects, you know, Migos 150, 200,000 a book a night. You know, you start to see a lot more of that money into your pocket yourself. What y'all think? Is this the beginning of the end? Y'all talk to me, comment box below. Hopefully not, by the way. I love the Migos, one of the greatest groups of all time. I'm out. What up, Pharaohs? I decided to step my game up again. I've created a music reaction Instagram page. That way, you guys can be up to date on some of the latest new music in the atmosphere, and you guys can also send me some of your music as well, and you will get Mr. TALIAFERRO'S first reaction to your record, for good or for bad, or an artist that we talk about on my platforms, music for good or for bad. Again, follow me on Instagram, Mr. TALIAFERRO TV. Again, that's Mr. TALIAFERRO TV, and you get more of yours truly.